we added in a feature in the last week, literally, for our data quality product to determine if somebody is using ChatGPT to respond to an open-ended response, realistically. So we do kind of pattern matching around it and say, like, if you've used ChatGPT to respond to an open-ended comment, we will flag that response. We asked ChatGPT, what are the different ways you can answer the same question, right? 5 different ways of asking the same question. Then we look at the answers coming out of ChatGPT, and if there is any pattern matching between somebody's copying and pasting from there, so the pattern matching is a separate algorithm, is like, okay, we know that these are the possible list of 20 or 30 ways you would answer this from ChatGPT effectively, but by asking ChatGPT itself, really, right? So if somebody, when you get the survey, and if you kind of like even change the question and ask ChatGPT that same question and copy and paste that answer, we will still catch it, really, right? So and we want to put some threshold in, like, how much, if you just copy the entire question, or if you copy the part of the response, or the entire response. So we kind of came up with a threshold of about like 70 or 80%. If you're copied 70 or 80%, there's the same pattern matching, then we flag it, really, and that's a tweakable thing, really. First part was to just build the system so that we can do the catches and start the monitoring and play, and then in 30 days I can tell you like what level of accuracy as well as what level of kind of importance we are catching in right now. A lot of people who are non-researchers who use QuestionPro, realistically. Obviously, they're not researchers. I mean, they're entrepreneurs. They're not guys. So how do you kind of help them? And typically, the notion was, I mean, they don't have the budget for going out and hiring an agency or going through a process like that. And I think those kind of people are going to get significantly impacted, as well as it'll help them really well. Say, like, look, I have this new product. I want to do a product innovation survey, or I want to do this, and then and then we are plugging into ChatGPT to get a list of questions around the product that you could ask around usability, around flexibility, around price testing, and all that stuff. And that comes back, and then we put that into the survey. So we can automatically create a survey in 22 seconds about a particular construct, about if we know some element about it. I also believe that's a true kind of like efficiency accelerant, if you will.
What we've seen is that technology has expanded bandwidth for researchers. They're doing more of the same things. This could help us get out of that paradigm. That's not just doing more because we have greater efficiency, but these technologies really could replace some of the functions of human researchers that are process oriented, and position us more to be more creative thinkers and higher level skill sets.
Lenny, I don't think it changes anything for the next 10 years. And the reason why is because we've seen massive productivity gains through digitization of research. We still see the same proportion of time spent on those specific job functions. To your point, though, I think it does create a lot of potential disruption in the job market for people that are not potentially, that are currently doing that thing.